What's up, y'all? Listen, I hope you guys are doing well. I think today the Pisces video came out. Okay. I just got finished doing two readings. So something just said, come over here and see what's up with your people. So I said, well, let me come over here and see what's up with my people. Y'all, I've been busy. It's been a very good busy. I hope you guys are liking a lot of the positive changes. I hope you guys are getting what it is that you need out here on these spiritual tarot streets. What else? What else? Hope you guys are healthy, happy, blessed, highly favored, honey, and getting them rams out the bush, honey. What else? I hope you guys are happy above all. Okay. So, first of all, if you want to get one question answered during this live, one questions are $40. And if you want to go live, if you want me to call you while I'm on this live, you can go ahead and drop your number in my email as well. Moving forward, if that's what you guys want to do, if you want me to call you on the live and answer your question live, I won't. You'll be anonymous, okay? And we have the Fab Five, which is your pillars of success in every area of your life. So pretty much your overall well-being, your finances, your love life, your emotional self. So your finances, emotions, physical, and spiritual. And then your overall well-being as well. Okay. If you guys want to get those different products, you can email me and let me know. Let me know what's going on. So, guys, we are in the pinky toe. We are in the pinky toe of Pluto. Let me see. So anyway, guys, let's talk about Pluto. Let's get into Pluto. Because I'm going to tell y'all how Pluto's going to be playing out for a lot of people right now. Give me 1 second, okay? Let's talk about Pluto. Let's talk about the energy surrounding Pluto at this time. You guys may know about Scorpio. Okay, so if you know anything about a Scorpio or you are a Scorpio, you know somewhat about Pluto, okay? Give me 1 second. Y'all, this is an impromptu live. This wasn't a planned live, so bear with me, okay? So let's talk about Pluto. Pluto has a lot to do with transformation. And guys, make sure that you like the live. Make sure that you like the live. You guys can get in the chat. You guys can also leave comments underneath my videos as well. I know you guys got used to not doing that, but you can do that now. So let's talk about Pluto. Let's talk about transformation. Let's talk about power, rebirth, control, hidden truths, regeneration, destruction, and renewal. So we may be, you may be seeing a lot of that in the headlines, in the news, and in your own actual life. So it is a blessing that you're still able to use your phone. You have internet, phone service, etc. Right? So there's a lot of regeneration, destruction. A lot of people are going to be sacrificed at this time for the overall renewal. Whenever there's a battle or war going on, there are casualties of war. Okay. So Pluto rules Scorpio. The element is water. So we are seeing a lot of hurricanes. We are seeing a lot of tropical storms. We're going to be seeing things pertaining to water. I won't get more into the details about that. As you guys know, I'm not going to be doing the yearlies for the first time in some years, but there will be a lot of situations surrounding water. Okay. So pretty much it's a lot of slow moving and generational energy surrounding Pluto at this time. So if you guys are ready for deep transformation, and if you're ready to tear down what no longer serves you and get rid of things that you feel like have had a stronghold over you so that your more authentic, truer self can come through, this is the time frame to do that. It definitely governs your subconscious. So as above, so below, what you think will be. Also secrets. Some of you may be feeling like you're hitting a brick wall with sadness. You may feel very emotional at this time, thinking about love relationships, especially if you have a Scorpio Venus. But with that Pluto, a lot of energy is going to be coming up and welling up in you. You may find yourself tearful for no reason at all, but really it's your subconscious. You'll have to overcome a lot of power struggles, and this is your time. This is the time in the year for you guys to really heal. And when I say this is the year and the time, this is where things have come to a climax. Okay, this is where things have come to a head. So wherever Pluto is in your actual birth chart, that's where you're going to be facing most of your deepest transformations. You need to let go of things and you need to evolve and embrace your own personal evolution. Now, when it comes to Pluto, Pluto affects whole generations. Okay? Pluto affects whole complete generations. So it's very collective, especially when it comes to yourself. And let me say this. BG, thank you for coming in and at least speaking and saying and having the respect to say hello. I am grateful and thankful for you for you acknowledging that I'm here, taking the time to speak with you. Okay, so I appreciate you. So this is all about emotional intensity and healing a lot of taboos, things that you have suppressed, secrets, and pretty much energy associated with the things that give you the ick. And this is also on a generational standpoint as well. Now, as far as it affecting you personally, it's going to show you where you crave power. It's going to show you where you crave control. And it's also going to show you where you need to exert deep change. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Let's just say Pluto is in your 10th house. It's going to govern a rebirth and career and your public life. Another example, these are just examples. If Pluto was in your 7th house, you're going to have intense relationships and lessons and about power and partnerships. Some of you may be, and with those examples, some of you may be thinking to yourself, do I need to be more feminine? Do I need to be more masculine? Do I need to recreate how I come off in love, in relationships? How I'm viewed or how I'm seen to the opposite sex. And that's just an example. Okay. So on the higher frequency of this is about empowerment. On the lower frequency, this has everything to do with domination and control. Another example, on a higher frequency, you guys are ready to heal and transform. On a lower frequency, you could be in a position where you want to cause destruction and there's some obsession there. And this could also be other people and how they view you or how they are going to be showing up in your life. Now, on a higher frequency, it's about truth seeking. On a lower frequency, it is about manipulation and secrecy. So I'm hoping that you guys are on the higher vibration when it comes to empowerment, empowering yourself, healing, transforming, and seeking out the truth. Okay. So again, this is a very major life transformation. You have a lot of endings, a lot of breakthroughs, identity shifts, and you're also going to be going through awakenings, which is ultimately going to make you stronger. I did speak about this and I did talk about this for the next Sagittarius reading, not the one that's going to be made public. Not the one that is coming up next, but the next one after that. Okay. So let's see. If I had one wish. Okay. So it is going to be a lot of scandals, some scandalous stuff that's going to be going on with Pluto. Okay. Some stuff that you're going to have to confront. This stuff is going to be very deep. Some of this stuff may be deep to the point where you're questioning things pertaining to it, like the why, or trying to get to the bottom of things. You're going to end up having a lot of intimate late night talks with yourself. And what I mean by that is that when I say late night intimate talks, when no one else is around, when it's just you by yourself and you have to look at yourself, face yourself, and ask those deep questions, right? I want you guys to emerge during this time when it comes to your inner power. You do have the Hermit card here. The Hermit card was 2 zodiac signs away. So you guys may have been feeling this way since Virgo season. You guys may have been feeling like you needed to reflect on yourself, spending more time by yourself, with yourself, taking a look at yourself and realizing, like having a lot of light bulb moments, okay? Going through an energy of enlightenment. You guys are, there's a lot of people that are deciding to be spiritual or really going back to who they were. Hello, thank you, Jasmine. Hey, girl, your stuff was shipped out, okay? Yes, your stuff was shipped out. Hello. And I'm going to be sending you a PDF as well. Okay. And first of all, congratulations, Jasmine, because you are taking control of your life. Okay. So anyway, guys, you guys are going to be looking at your higher self, your spiritual self, or deciding where you belong in spirituality. Possibly going back to what you were, who you were initially. You guys are contemplating as well. You're thinking, you're getting enlightenment. Like, what is my next move? What am I supposed to be doing next? And because of that, you are going to be receiving guidance as well as giving guidance to someone. Okay. So let's get more into Pluto. Let's get more into Pluto. So Pluto is and this is, we're in Pluto right now. You can go back and listen to this video at any time you choose, wherever you need more clarity in your Pluto. Pluto is in every single last one of our charts. Pluto does not escape you. You do not escape Pluto. If you were born on this earth, Pluto is in your chart. So you can always go back and listen to this video when you're wanting to know more about your Pluto. So Pluto is the ruler of the underworld. but not evil. I didn't say Satan, I said Pluto. The underworld has a lot to do with the ones who keep things honest. And what I mean by that is that I'll give you an example of the underworld or the ones who keep things honest. Let's say you got to sign into Google, or let's say you got to sign into something, right? And you have to put your credentials in there. That is the underworld. That is keeping things honest. So on a spiritual realm, it has everything to do with who is the person, but who is the energy, and what is the energy underneath your feet that is keeping you grounded, that is behind your integrity. Okay? Now, Pluto also represents moments when life strips away what's false. So this has a lot to do with heartbreaks, endings, truths that we can't ignore. So if you get your heart broken by someone or something, that means that it was never genuine. That means that it was never for you. You know, if something comes to an end, that means that you are experiencing an expiration date when it comes to something. And you need to look at what you learned from this situation. And then also truths that you can't ignore. Again, the underworld. What do you tell yourself when you're by yourself? Right? Now, a lot of you may be feeling very overwhelmed. You may be feeling like things are collapsing in your life during this time throughout Pluto. But I want you guys to stay very I keep wanting to use the word grounded, because it's going to show you how strong you are at this time. For the first time in a long time, you may be looking at yourself like, okay, I've already gone through this before, or I've already dealt with this before in a different way. So now you're going to emerge stronger and in a different way. Okay. You're going to be grounded. You're going to understand which path you're supposed to be going in and what you're supposed to be doing. Because this isn't about other people. This is about you. This is about your own reflection when you look in the mirror. Because guess what? Nobody is holding you back unless it's a spiritual thing, but nobody is holding you back. And even when it comes to spiritual things, depending on who you are and where you are in your spiritual growth, it is a blessing to have the know-how how to defeat whatever plot, plan, or scheme is sent your way. So with these Pluto moments, you guys are going to be reflective, or there's a need again for you to look at yourself and reflect, because it's time for deep change. So I want you guys to think about a time when you had to let go of something or someone you did not want to lose, a relationship, a dream, because a dream can break your heart as well. A dream is just, for me, if you get heartbroken by a dream, it means that there's something bigger, greater, or grander that's waiting for you. Or even an old version of yourself. You can break your own heart by saying, why did I allow that? Why did I put myself in that predicament? Why didn't I see sooner? Why, asking yourself these necessary questions. And it goes back to that ache, that emptiness. And that is Pluto energy. That is like a deafening silence. You know what I mean? And it's not the silence before the storm. It's the silence after the storm. Okay? It's the silence after you have to do the cleanup. After you have to, like, the sounds of you putting bricks back together. Or you sweep, excuse me. I'm doing a cleanse. Sorry, guys. So it's that silent sound when you're sweeping things up, or you're putting a pile of this and a pile of that after that tower has come in, right? But the thing is that the strength that slowly grew in this place in you is where this silence is. You want to know why? Because after the storm and after things take place and you're in that silence, you have to have some sort of strength to rebuild. or you could just walk away and not try to salvage anything, right? And what I mean by that is that you could just say, F it, F all of this. Let me just move on with my life. Let me just move on with my life. And let me not try to salvage this. But it takes a very strong person after the storm. Oh, girl. Or girl or guy, I don't know. But it takes a very strong person after the storm to salvage what's left, okay? It takes a very strong person to do that, or you could just give up. So that's where a lot of people are right now in life. So Millions USA just said that Scorpio is in their 8th house, okay? And in Scorpio, this is about transformation, personal evolution, sex, intimacy, and shared resources, power, control, and psychological dynamics. This is about inheritances, taxes, debts, and shared money. Also, secrets, taboos, and the unconscious. Okay? So Pluto in your 8th house has everything to do with deep transformation through crisis and intense expertise. It's a whole lot of other things, but I'm not going to get into it. I just wanted to let you know that I saw what you posted, right? I mean, what you commented. Okay? Let me see something. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you for the donation, baby. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate the people that still donate to my YouTube because my YouTube is not monetized. So I appreciate the people that donate to my work, that listens to my voice and donates to my work. Thank you. So during this time, and this has everything to do with your everyday life. This is about your power, your passion, and the things that you hide. So the vibe around this has everything to do with being honest, being warm, and being curious. On the negative side, this could be dishonesty, especially if someone has not really taken hold of their Pluto. They could be dishonest. They could be cold. And this could be someone who definitely could be taking curiosity in a negative way associated with you. A lot of people are being fucking nosy right now. These are people with this Pluto who definitely know that they have done you wrong. They have done you dirty. And they're very curious. I don't understand why they're being nosy when it comes to you guys, because they're not going to find anything. They're wondering why, their life is cold, why people have turned their back on them. These are dishonest people at this time. So Pluto isn't just about destruction, and there's a lot of people that are going to be experiencing destruction. Without a doubt. It is about emotional honesty and rebirth. So, sorry to say, it's a lot of people that are going to be going through destruction in their life from the lack of honesty. It takes 1 minute to be honest. But see, there's also, during this time of the year, the people that pretend to be sane are being shown to be insane. The people during this time, everything is being ripped off. Okay? Due to their dishonesty, due to their own destruction, the things that they have decided that they wanted to do and be. With you right now, you guys are definitely going through an energy here of the Six of Swords. You guys are transitioning. You're letting go of hatred. You're moving on and leaving behind. And it is causing you guys to be relieved. Because life is about a journey, right? So what is your journey so far telling you? I'm telling you, that hate is a mother. Okay, hating, that shit is heavy, honey. You got the Chariot here, you got the Nine of Swords, and you got financial loss. Financial loss, struggle, poverty. Okay, a lot of people are having anxiety about that. I've had several conversations with my private group about this moment here. I also have, that's part of my Fab Five. If you're subscribed to my website. As for you, you guys are going to be, right now, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're not wise, you're going to perish. And I said this over a year ago, 2 years ago. Thanks, Boo. If you are not wise, you will perish. If you don't have basic understanding, you will perish at this time. A lot of spiritual people, a lot of people that there's different people here, right? There's people that are trying to exploit this energy because this energy is happening in Libra. It happened in Libra, but it's going to come to a head in Scorpio season, right? You have the people that want to exploit you for financial gain. So they're going to keep you in a warped loop of bullshit. They're going to keep you in a warped loop of lack of understanding, staying focused on mediocre ideas, trying to give you the illusion that they're setting you free, but they're not. They're just telling you a whole bunch of nothingness. They're presenting you a whole bunch of nothingness, but they're not giving you any solutions. Anyone that I have dealt with, I have always been a salute. I'm not going to just tell you some BS, right? Out of survival mode. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you a solution to your issue and your problem because my goal, I won't tell you my goal, but I know that I was exploited at one point in time. And I had a conversation with God and my ancestors, and I said, I will never do that to people. If I see it, I'm going to tell you. If I can help you, I'm going to help you. People are human beings, are not always perfect, but this is a very exploitive energy here, if that's a word. A lot of people are exploiting people. Oh, I can teach you this. I can tell you that. I can show you this, and can't show you shit. Or they just want you to be focused on love, when the person that you love or you feel like you could be with hasn't even checked on you and brought you a loaf of bread. Ain't even threw you a daggone Popeye's biscuit. I'm just keeping it real. During this time, it's going to show you what you're drawn to. And this has a lot to do with what is challenging your growth. What is causing you challenges in your growth. It also presents energy associated with secrets that you keep and emotions that you suppress. And there's a lot of conversations, deep conversations that you guys may be trying to avoid at this time. It's like, I don't even want to talk. I don't have anything to say. You guys may be very hell-bent and focused on what it is that you're trying to learn or what it is that you're trying to learn to teach. And again, Pluto teaches that vulnerability is a kind of power. So again, there's a lot of people that are going to be trying to take advantage of your vulnerability. And this is where they excel. This is where they exert their power over you, your vulnerabilities. There's a lot of people that are going to be listening to exploit. There's a lot of people that have been exploiting. Also, guys, like I said, there's going to be a lot of revealing of bots and revealing of a whole lot of things on social media. You may hear the word bots, 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 bots. There's a lot of people who have bot followings, a lot of people who buy views, a lot of people who buy likes, a lot of people who have used exploitation and exploitive practices to gain the attention of people. But they really are not giving you nutrition. They're not giving you spiritual nutrition. They're only feeding you a whole bunch of junk food spiritually. That's going to be coming to a close and coming to it. And it's going to be a lot of people that you guys follow that are going to be embarrassed. Now, you need to ask yourself, what is something that you're afraid to admit at this time? But deep down, you know that this is true about yourself. This has a lot to do with your ambition, your accomplishments, you needing to seize the moment or moments that have gone past you, a lot of big changes. And have you really been determined to accomplish something? Or have you just been doing just enough in life? Now you need to look at yourself and say, have I done all that I could do for my situation? Have I done all that I could do for whatever area this makes sense to you? And honestly, that's why I have a part of my Fab Five, so that you can really take a look at yourself. And this is a tool that I create. This is one of the tools that I created in my Fab Five that can help you guys really tell yourself the truth. And this is something that you can reprint over and over and over again for the rest of your life. You can even pass it down for generations. Okay? So it's time to really start taking a look at yourself and really reflecting. What movies and what songs are causing you rebirth? I was listening to some music, like I've been listening to certain radio stations when I'm driving, instead of me just playing certain things on my different services. And it was a song that came up. It was a song that like my grandmother used to listen to. But it had me really vibed out. Like it had me really enjoying myself. Even old TV shows. Like I want to go back and look at Martin. I want to go back and look at things that made us feel good. Because it feels like we've been in a dark era for a very long time, for some years. And things are coming to a close at this time. So right now is a time to really look at pop culture, movies and songs that show rebirth. It's going to be a recycling, a lot of people that are going to be redoing music, redoing songs, redoing ideas. Okay. Old movies, old albums, even old breakup music, old breakup albums. Now, these stories pull us in because we feel that same pull towards transformation. Remember when music used to really inspire you, or when you watch television, it would be a lesson in that and you wanted to be that person? You know what I mean? You wanted to be better. The message was more clean. The message was more clearer at that time. Okay. Now, what are you guys connecting to? Now, also, Pluto is reminding us that there's nothing shameful about wanting to change. You may be more quiet about your change and the things that you're changing because you don't want other people's opinions. That is associated with shame. You should be able to speak boldly and loudly about the changes that you want to make. And then the devil card comes up. The devil card comes up when it comes to the Five of Pentacles. A lot of shame with change. has come with chaos. And what I mean by that is with the devil here and the Five of Pentacles, you guys have been addicted to generosity in some sort of way, or people have weaponized your generosity because at the end of the day, they're used to receiving. Why does giving somebody have to always be associated with something monetary? And what it does is it traps you in a whole idea of materialism and bondage. You are very dependent on what you can give to certain people and how it makes you feel, how it makes them feel. But at the end of it, you become powerless. It has caused you guys a lot of limitations and restrictions, being of financial support and stability for other people. You yourself have not been able to provide the actual prosperity and the stability that you deserve because you have been in bondage and discontent. And when I say discontent, this is very Saturn energy. This has blocked your Taurus, especially if you have a Taurus rising or a Taurus rising, a Taurus north node, or a Taurus south node. This has everything to do with your heart chakra and your root chakra. That's what this has to do with. You need to take a look at your Saturn and you need to take a look at your Mars in this situation because those are the areas of your birth chart that are not well. So let's talk more about this energy because that's I really I don't like that energy, and I hope that you guys have or growing out you're growing out of that energy. So you guys, your obligation right now is to heal through Pluto's energy and turn your pain into strength. This energy has everything to do with encouraging. Are you being encouraged to be in a loop of materialism, dependency, and discontent? Or are you being encouraged to share your wealth? Also, being in a position right now where you are receiving. It's your turn to receive financial support. It's your turn to receive financial stability. All that you've given needs to be returned to you. And the people that refuse to return it to you, that said, fuck you, I'm not giving you shit, because you stood up for yourself, because you put your foot down, because you cut a karmic cord, because they could no longer stay attached to you, they will suffer greatly and grandly. Now I'm going to pull some cards on that. Yes, straight out the gate. They are in a loop of competition. They are in a loop of conflict, arguments, disputes. Nobody is cooperating with them. They refuse to cooperate. There's a lot of diversity that's happening either in their area, their working career, or in their love life. There's a lot of tension. They have a lot of rivals, and there's a lot of opposition surrounding them. I don't need to go no further with that when it comes to the specifics. This is about their throat chakra. Somebody here could be having issues with their throat. This is also Saturn energy, and this is associated with Leo. They started to feel the effects of this between July and August. Let me pull some more cards. Interesting. Yeah, this is beauty. This is someone here who is in competition with you pertaining to your beauty. And it doesn't have to just be physical beauty. It can be energetic beauty as well. Beauty and commitment. So there is a lot of competitive energy that's going to be coming up pertaining to, especially with people that are already in existing relationships. People are going to be driven to physical beauty here. People will be trying to do things to their physical self to make themselves more attractive, but their spirit and their soul is still ugly as a motherfucker. Yeah. Soulmates that are distracted at this time. Somebody's soulmate will be distracted by someone else who is very attractive. Because somebody here, they have the Five of Pentacles, but they still have the devil in the pits of their soul. It's still very much devil energy here. It's nobody walking that can make me compete. It's bitterness here, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. Somebody here is going to or has lost respect of their intimate person, the person that they want. They have lost, somebody is remembering how they were spoken to, how they were talked to, okay? And somebody is going to go with somebody else that they feel like is more respectful in a situation. Honestly. What this is going to do is teach someone how to work with deep emotions instead of against them. That they should not use this person as their punching bag. Someone is going to have to learn, and they're going to be forced to sit with discomfort here. Because there's a lesson that's going to teach somebody something. It isn't about looks. It isn't about you feeling like you're better than this person or this person is better than you. It is about someone being aligned emotionally with someone else. And you need to ask yourself, what are you ready to release? And what part of you was trying to be reborn? That has a lot to do with one of my Fab Five. A lot of people now are looking for therapy. They're looking for healers. And some people will need that so that they can become more self-aware and let go. And when you do that, you're going to find that you're lighter, you're more reflective. And that's where your emotional validation is going to come from. So Pluto is not punishing you. It's about helping you evolve, actually. That's what it's about. And you guys are not, I want you to remember during this Pluto energy, you're not broken, but you're in the middle of a transformative story, a story that you have to rewrite, that you have to decide that you don't want anything with. Me personally, over these past couple of months and years, I have really done a lot of work with breaking karmic cords and coming out of my South Node. Absolutely. I take my freedom baths. I don't miss times where I need to take my freedom baths. It can release you from competition. It can release you from unhappiness. It can break a karmic cord with anyone or anything. Habits, rivals, competition, work, career, love, any area of your life that you need to break this karmic cord from, it will do it. It will do it. Even to the point where I no longer see certain people. I no longer look at certain people, look their direction. They mean nothing to me. They're the dirt underneath my shoe. That's what they are. Because you holding on to people, you holding on to things, you holding on to resentment, you holding on to anger means that you're still allowing these parasitic, low vibrational raccoons digging through the trash to remain tied to you. The trail will go cold. And what I mean by that is that spiritually, they will look for you and they cannot find you because you will be gone. You won't be there. Even if they think that you're there, you're no longer there. The energy is no longer there. So I'll pull a few more cards. And thank you guys for listening. Yeah, played out, straight out the gate. A lot of energy is played out at this time. Don't allow anybody to stay attached to your birth chart. Because, shit. Y'all, you know what I just saw when I said don't allow nobody to stay attached to your birth chart? Baby, why I seen a daggone Christmas ornament hanging off of a tree, like dangling on the side of a tree trying to hold on. It's very much given Keebler elf. Okay, it's very much given, an ornament just dangling on the side of the tree. It says right now people are very clout hungry. They say anything, they do anything, they make shit up, and they're very dramatic. That's what's happening. These people are rats. And what do rats do? Rats dig through your waste, your trash. They run through the dirt. That's what's happening, right? Oh, child. Listen. And guys, I do have a few baths that you will not have to boil. You can just put them directly in the bathtub. Ain't nothing like that freedom bath, man. I'm telling you, it's nothing like it. It's amazing. It has really changed my life. So you have cyberbully, you're being bullied online, or they are suffering from it. So somebody here is going through something on the internet. You also have someone here who's stalking, watching, and obsessed with you. There's somebody here who wants you to acknowledge them so bad. They want you to acknowledge that they still have a strong hold on you. But if you're doing your work, especially if you guys have my my freedom bath, if you're doing your freedom baths, they won't even exist. And it's not going to be something that's just going to be a boom. It's just going to be like one day you're going to be like, wow, I stopped thinking about this person, or I stopped wondering about this person. It's just like they never existed. Stalker came out again. Damn. Now I got to go into this. Girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, competition. Somebody want to argue. I don't want to argue with you. Somebody want to argue. Somebody taking their last little bit of dollars and putting gas in their car. See, the moon card is here. The moon card is here. Somebody is mad that whatever they tried to do, whatever they tried to accomplish, it failed. They're upset about it. So they're searching and searching and searching. It's like them walking through the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is stagnated. They're only going to come to a certain degree or level. This is somebody who's determined, but they're only the Knight of Pentacles here. They have an idea. This is an Aries, a Taurus. If it's not an Aries or Taurus, they have air or earth in their chart. Could be a Leo. You have the Death card here, Scorpio. See, I'm going to tell you something about me. I am mutable in my sun and my moon. I just, realized this about myself, that I'm mutable in my sun and my moon. So the thing about it is that if you're mutable, Lord have mercy. If you're mutable, whenever somebody feels like they have a grasp on you, you can go in any direction. You are adaptable. Like your skin, your energetic or spiritual skin will conform to your environment, so you will blend in. So the thing is that you guys may be confusing someone, because whenever they think that they have a grasp on one area of you, you move in a different way. You buck a U on their ass, you make a left, you go somewhere totally different where they didn't even expect it, because you don't even know. You may not even know the direction that you're going in, but you know that it's the right direction because it feels good to you. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, it feels good to you. So you know that you're not on the wrong path. Someone is very perplexed and confused. Someone is getting readings, wanting readings, also trying to use certain tools to try to find out certain things, but it's nothing that they can do. This person is never going to approach you. They're never going to really do anything. They're not going to bust a grape in a fruit fight. And if they did bust a grape in a fruit fight, they threw it from a distance. So continue to keep the enemy confused. Shit. What else do you want them to know? Man, that freedom bath is everything, honey. Not a care in the damn world, honey. See, with this Knight of Pentacles and this Death card, your second house is being shined on. This is about your resources and your values. You are so magnificent. And I'm talking to the gifted ones. I'm talking to the ones who are not just in zombie mode. I'm talking to the ones who can build anything out of anything. And I'm not talking about just with your hands, because everybody's not a carpenter, right? This is your spiritual masonry. That's what this is. Heavy transformation. Knowing when to be consistent, knowing when to be practical, putting yourself in a position to improve certain things. See, somebody here, there's energies here that are stalking you down based on, and they're determined to. Someone is really pissed off that you are very strong-willed. You guys are sharpening your iron and you're very efficient. And what's happening, and I'm talking to a certain group of people. This is not everyone who's listening to me right now. I'm talking to a certain group of people, a special group of people. First of all, you have to be mentally grounded. Everybody goes through moments where they go through mental things, mental situations. You're a human being. You have chemicals in your body, but it takes a special person to bring themselves back to center and acknowledge the things that they must change and the things that they must do, and say, wait a minute, I'm not right. There's a lot of people that are about to be cracking under pressure, and they're showing, they're cosplaying someone who's sane. They're cosplaying someone who is spiritual. They're cosplaying someone who has it together. But they loony as a damn tune. You want to know why? Because they're spending too much time trying to continue to attach themselves to you like a Christmas ornament. Christmas is over January 1st, as far as I'm concerned. You guys are transforming. You guys have ended cycles. This has a lot to do with water, Mars, and your heart. And because of that, you're going to be birthing new opportunities, because you're out of that cycle of proving, of trying to show them. There's nothing to show them. Even if you show them, they are not going to be able to see. Stevie Wonder, that's what they are. Stevie Wonder energetically. And Stevie Wonder was someone who was who is amazing. Stevie Wonder is someone who is amazing. But this person, that's the only sense that they have is their eyes. And God will take that from them as well. You have Scorpio. See, I was going to take the top of the deck, then I took the bottom, which is Scorpio energy. Straight out the gate. Plutonian energy. So during this time, people are going to want to be attached to your resources, your values. And you guys are showing up more mystical. Anyone dealing with you at this time, they will have a chance opportunity. The opportunity will not be there for long. There's a short closing window of this situation because you have to protect your sacral chakra, and your sacral chakra has everything to do with your creativity. Someone has tried to, and they continue to try to attack your sacral chakra or anything below the belly button, but it's not working. You have your second house, your resources and your value. Then you have your 10th house, career and success. Chance opportunity. Again, like I said, this is a closing small gap of a window. The window and the door is closing. This is about your 10th house, your career and your success. This is where you're showing up very flexible and transformative. You have come out of a girl fight here, which is a stupid fight, arguments, physical fight, war, and competing. Because now you're coming into your first house. So you're coming back to center. You have moved through all of your houses and you're coming back to center, which is your self-identity. It has nothing to do with arguments, physical fights, being at war and competition with idiots. Has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with your self-identity. They brought you into their wounding. They drug you down to their identity, their unhealed places in their birth chart. Has nothing to do with you. You have Gemini here. You have communication, the communicative. And this is twinning energy. This is taking a look in the mirror here. That's what this is about. Aligning yourself with the right people and the right energies. Oh man, how exciting. And as soon as I said, okay, we have Gemini, communicative. Straight out the gate, we have the Two of Pentacles. That's two as well. So you guys are going to be finding balance. You guys are definitely in a space where you're going to be focused on managing a lot of your time. And that is what I was talking about here with the adaptability. What is your priority and what choices are you making right now? You had Capricorn show up here twice in your chart. And if you guys, I forgot which PDF that was, but that energy has passed. That's not even, I mean, it's still relevant, yes, but I'm not going to go back and try to remember what it was because it talked about this time frame and how people are, Lord have mercy. It talked about this time frame. So you have Capricorn here. You have your third eye. This is about your expansive energy. So there is correlating energies associated with Capricorn and Jupiter. Capricorn is Saturn, which is the restrictive energy, and Jupiter is the expansive energy. You will need to use your third eye. You will need to be grounded and decisive instead of saying maybe when it comes to things. Maybe this, maybe that. One thing that I despise when I send out a warning or a smoke signal and people don't listen. I don't like that. You have to come out of a season of doing things twice because it's never going to be able to be done or duplicated again. So when you say something or when you do something, stand firm on it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Woo! Communication is coming in. It's going to be a lot of changes that are going to be taking place. You guys are going to be picking up steam, or there's some on a positive side, you guys are going to be picking up steam. On the other side, something that's already going on in your life is going to be gaining momentum. You will be seeing the fruits of your labor, even though you may have been overlooked or not seen previously. You will be seen at this time. People are going to be taking action towards you. I do see you traveling, and you're going to be excited about this. Working routine, 6th house, straight out the gate. This has everything to do with your solar plexus. Mercury. This is Sagittarius energy, and you're going to be saying yes to something pertaining to your work and your routine. Short-term travel, long-term travel. Let me pull one more message and I'm out of here. Thank you to everyone who donated to my messages and continues to donate to my readings. If you listen to the sound of my voice, thank you for, giving back. And like I said, my YouTube is not monetized, so I appreciate everyone who continues to donate towards my work. You have the Hierophant card here. Somebody definitely is going to be taking care of some sort of paperwork. Some of you may be going to religion. You don't have to. You can. Two things can be right at one time. Thank you, Cassie. Two things can be right at the same time. You don't have to be tied to one spiritual or religious idea. You can combine them both. You guys are coming up into an energy of really growing in spiritual wisdom, knowledge, sharing. Do you want to conform? You may be doing something when it comes to your passport paperwork. Thank you, Cassie. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Now you have Pluto here straight out the gate. I'm glad I did one more message because I'm glad I did. Ain't nothing going on but the It's all good. It's all good. It is all good, baby. Thank you, Cassie. She out here telling the truth. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I can't help but to laugh. I'm sorry. I can't help but to laugh, honey, because child, listen. Same thing make you laugh, make you cry, honey. That's all I can say, honey. Same thing make you laugh, make you cry, honey. I won't be crying, I tell you that. It won't be me. So check this out. The last message, I said I was going to grab one more message, and I'm glad that I did. This has everything to do with the Hierophant. This is Pluto. Okay. This is anything, whatever you feel like the Hierophant is to you. That's what this is. And it's going to be coming to a head during Pluto, is what I'm going to tell you. Let me see something real quick. You said 25 ears in here. I'm trying to tell you something. I ain't worried. I'm not worried. I'm not concerned, honey. I don't have a bit of concern, honey. Not even one. Life is good. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate you, baby. So, oh, shit. Okay, y'all. This is a little spicy now. Listen, I ain't got nothing to do with what done came out. It says Hierophant. It says Pluto. Shadow and mysticism. It says moving on. Thank you, next. That's what it says. Moving on. Thank you, next. It says ain't shit. So it's some people around you that ain't shit. It says bankrupt. These people are bankrupt or they're going to be going into bankruptcy. While you're going to be saying moving on, thank you, next. That's what you're going to be saying. You have, and I'm going to pull one more card to round it out with this other card. Lord have mercy. He prepares a table for you in the midst of your enemies. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, God is good. Life is good these days, honey. I ain't got a care in the goddamn world, honey. Everything is good. You hear me? I done cracked the code. Feel free to email me. You can email me. Absolutely. And thank you for your interest on the website. Yeah, you can email me. Well, you can go to the website and subscribe so you can see what I'm sending out. I do sales. I give you guys updates, and I'm also going to tell you guys where we're going to meet up. And then I'll be sending out things to your personal email via my website. And yeah, anything that you want, just send me an email, but make sure to subscribe to my website as well. So let me say this. It's going to be a lot of people that, the card has two words. It says ain't shit during Pluto season. It says bankrupt, past due. And then you have two cards here. One of them is the Three of Wands. Okay. And one of them is the Ten of Pentacles. I'm just saying. That's what it is. It's the Three of Wands and it's the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to be in a position where you're finding your correct direction and you're going to be confident about it as well. There's a lot of things that are going to be growing for you, that are going to be whatever you feel like you've done, you have not even scratched or touched the surface yet for some of you that are in this Three of Wands. Whatever it was that you spoke, you said, or you thought about, I really want to say 3 years ago. This could even be 3 lifetimes ago. It's coming back towards you with a lot of new opportunities. But you will have to be fearless. You cannot be fearful. You have to be fearless. You have to trust in the universe that this right now is your opportunity to do so. Okay? Because you are going to be moving up. This is fire energy. This is Aries energy. This is sun energy, which is Leo. And this is your third eye. Your third eye has come up multiple times. So some of you have meditated, you have prayed, or you have sat there and visualized what it is that you wanted. That moment is going to be here. It's coming. It's coming. Now, And this is going to put you in a position to move on from this Pluto shadow mystic energy. You're going to be saying thank you next. Some of you are going to be turning down money. Some of you are going to be saying, no, thank you. I'm no longer doing that. I no longer do that. Or I no longer do that like this. I no longer offer that. I no longer have this. I no longer will do that. You guys are going to be moving on. Things are going to be different because it shows here with the ain't shit card. Let me pull one more card. I know what ooh. Mm, 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 mm. This the ain't shit card. Let me see. Mm, 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 mm. You're dealing with Page of Cups. That's what you're dealing with. And this is Scorpio. And I'm glad I pulled this too, because this is Scorpio. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is earth and water. So this is you watering your foundation. This is your root chakra. Once you open your eyes to see that people ain't shit, and you say, and you accept people ain't shit. They just ain't shit. At one point, you saw the good side of people, and they're looking like, damn, how long was it going to take you to realize that I ain't shit? You're there. By the end of this energy, you're going to be there where you're going to realize, yeah, I was right about you. Or whatever I didn't see about you is the truth. And people could be saying you ain't shit, but they could say that you ain't shit, but you know that they ain't shit. You know it. They could say it, but you know it. Because deep down inside, they would not be saying it if you were not still on their tongue and on their mind. If they say that you ain't shit, then why are they still attached to your energy? Why are you still on their mind? You know that they ain't shit. You don't speak it, but you know it. For sure. So there's an opening of your eyes at this time. You're no longer in a place of seeing people. You're like, you don't have a bright future. Why am I wasting? Why do I want a brighter future for you than you want for yourself? Why am I wasting my creative energy on you and you're pissing on opportunities? Because these people are not dreamers. You see the bigger possibilities in them than they see in themselves. And it's not even sad to you at this point, because again, you're going to say, I'm moving on. Thank you. Next. It's no worse feeling than going back to check on somebody or seeing if somebody still lives in a certain place and they don't live in that place anymore. You don't have an email, you don't have a phone number, you don't have anything or any way to contact this person. A lot of you have bankrupted yourselves because you gave your inheritance away to other people. You saw these people as your family, and because they were your family, it became a job to you. You guys definitely have a level of affluence and stability. But the thing is that you bankrupted your own tradition here, because these people don't want long-term success. And they don't want a long foundation. These are bankrupt people. That's what they are. Damn, I didn't think that reading was going to come out this way. Damn. That's crazy. I guess you gotta laugh to keep from crying, honey. All I can do is shake my head, honey. Because it's about to get raw, rough, ugly, tore down to the ground, dig 6 feet in the dirt, musty, rusty, dusty, crusty. This motherfucker. Okay. Why do I want? Okay, let me pull one more card before I go. I did not want it to end like that. Like, what? Why did it end like that? Cassie, why you do them people like that? I appreciate you. Thank you, Cassie. Cassie, why you? Oh, let me go down the list and say thank you to my people that have, really been, that ain't forget about a girl. Everett, Cassie, Brittany Mack, Jasmine Black, Angelica, Taitha. Let me see. Let me go on down the list. God damn it. Let me go on down the list. Kayla, Beauty Grace, Helen. Shoot. Hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Go on down the list on y'all. Who else? Who else, god dang it? Arion. Make sure I ain't forget nobody. Najel. Come on now. Spin it on me. I like when you spin it on me. Let me see. Renee. Renee, not Renee. Gabe. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sha. I'm going to just call you Sha. Let me see. Who else? Sherry. Rosie. Hey, girl. Ariana. Who else? I said Everett. Simone. Let me see. Yeah, I ain't want to lead a reading. That was fucked up. I want to lead a reading. I want to lead a reading like that. Oh, no, honey, please. Let me see. Tanya. Let me see. Shakur. Rockstar. I am. Zaya. All right, there we go. All right, y'all. I ain't gonna leave the reading fucked up like that. It's just he love the way I ride it. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Bookie. How you doing? I hope you're good. So, guys, let me say this. You got the 3 of Cups here. Y'all enjoy these holiday seasons. Okay. Be very careful at this time during gatherings, though. I wouldn't go to like any like large annual events, if that makes sense. I'm good. I hope you good, baby. So Look, whenever you're ready to get that business off the ground, let me know. So anyway, I would not go to any annual things, any things that's on television, um, big gigantic annual events. I would not go to that at this time. I don't know why I'm being led to tell y'all that, but that's how I feel. Go to smaller intimate situations. I hate to say it. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I'm gonna just say how I feel. I got in the car with the big pockets, man. Oh, so wait, Cassie. So you met the guy that I told you was gonna meet? I got in the car with the big pockets, man. I said you found okay. So the guy, oh, Cassie. So the guy I told you was gonna meet you met him. Yes, you said I think so. Okay. If you got any questions, hit me up and I'll answer it. Just send me his. He took you to dinner. That's what I'm talking about. If you got any question, but a group dinner don't matter. He probably wants to see how you. Okay, if you want to know about him, get you a one question and give me his name and I'll tell you. But I told you gonna meet a nigga with some money, honey. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So guys, don't go. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna just say this blunt. When people want to make a statement about their cause, or if they want to cause issues in the public, they're going to guess what they're going to do? They're going to pow like Caucasian events. I just hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. They're not going to go to a place where there is mostly minority, because the way of the world, they feel like people don't really care about that. They want to make a great grand statement. So I don't know why I'm being led to, like those Christmas specials, the Jingle Bell specials, the stuff that be on TV and stuff. Not necessarily that event, but events like that are going to be covered by the press and the news. Go. And he was like, don't choose which plate. When you're with me, you don't have to choose. Oh, wait. Look, I want to know more, Cassie. Ain't you still on my Instagram? Girl. And listen, you guys need to get some rest. You guys need to get some rest and you need to relax. You need to be at peace at this time. I think you are on my Instagram. Give me some details. I want to know. But I told you I was going to meet that man with the big pockets. The people that did you wrong, that were celebrating 3 years ago or over the past 3 years, they're about to be seeing their repercussions. Their repercussions have a lot to do with you rejuvenating yourself and you creating your own sanctuary. Congratulations. Congratulations. This has everything to do with the throat chakra, with Libra, Jupiter. This is a very maybe up in the air type of energy. You have the death card here in Scorpio. The people that were celebrating, and then also I see death at like big events, so be careful, please. The people that were celebrating concerning you, it's a whole lot of water and tears with the Scorpio energy. Mars is looming over them, and it has something to do with their heart. I want you guys to remember the people who abandoned you, who walked away from you 3 years ago, because these are the people that you have to let go of. And you escape from. Moving on is here twice. You guys need to be very much in the Queen of Cups energy. You have Death and Queen of Cups here. Let me get off here before I start reading again. If you're a woman, this is all about Gemini, Cancer energy. This is a yes. This is double water. And this is your third eye again. You need to decide, use your third eye when it comes to femininity, when it comes to who you're compassionate towards, when it comes to who you give your kindness to, when it comes to whoever you're empathetic with, who you are supportive with, who you are supportive of. If you are a feminine energy, and even men have feminine planets, especially if you're a male who has Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Gemini in your chart. Any man that has those zodiac signs, and then also women, it is okay to get counseling or to get therapy. Oh, I sent for one question if you're doing them. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see it, honey. I did not see it, honey. Let me see. Did you send it to my email? I ain't see it. Y'all let me know, honey. Let me know. Oh, I can't hit that note today. I tried to go with Leah, and Leah went to me. Okay, let me see. Okay, you just sent it. Girl, don't be acting. Girl, you just sent it. Don't be acting like you had sent it already, Mercedes. Okay, I'll just tell you what I see. Okay. Thank you, Mercedes. Acting like you had already sent it, girl, please. Let me tell y'all something. Out of any of the products that I have, at this point, I really would recommend the Peace Be Still, and I would recommend the Freedom Bath. Those are my two top right now. That could change, but in the vibe we're in right now, those are my two top: Peace Be Still and the Freedom Bath. All right, let me tell you what I see for my boo Mercedes. Oh, you got the Knight of Wands and the Star card. Girl, you about to get a new place? Or Mercedes, are you about to get a new place, or are you looking for like a new asset at this time? Because you got the Knight of Wands and the Star card. This is Aquarius energy. It's saying you're going to get a yes. I don't know what asset this is or whatever you're going after, but you're going to get a yes with that. I'm looking for a new job. You're going to get that. You're going to get it. Or anything really. Downloads have been crazy. Yeah, they have. You have the King of Swords here. Let me see. The Hierophant. I'm going to keep it real with you. It's kind of time. Okay. This is what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing here is that it's time for you to get some sort of training or certification, but this could be paid training. Paid training or certification. Let me see something. I have not went on my thing in weeks. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Mercedes. She said, take your time. What's the rush? Woo. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Oh, this is what I need, honey, right here. I have not gone on this table in weeks. Let me see. Whatever this is, either way it goes, you're going to get it. But this is something to do with paid training is what I'm picking up. Yeah, laborer. Your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep it up. This does say labor work. It does say that something is coming your way. It won't be easy. Somebody may come offer you something when it comes to work and career. Mercedes, this has something to do with health. The industry that you're in, this does make sense. And when I say health, I mean like somewhere vegan. Because the reason why I'm saying somewhere vegan is because they tend to be, they tend to present nicer, right? They tend to present more like, spiritual and stuff like that. I see you working at a place with like health, healthy food, health. This could also be what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is you working somewhere where there's like a gym and then it's like a food court or like, oh shit. Okay. That's what I see. You need to find somewhere that it's either a luxury apartment or a luxury hotel where they have like, like the rooftop restaurants or like the 4-star, 5-star restaurants in like a luxury hotel. When my eyes are closed now, it's showing me a luxury space. I see you wearing like a tie and like a white shirt or wearing like just all black, like very white napkin, white glove type of thing. It's not in Times Square, but it's very much okay, they just said Manhattan. What is Upper East Side? Is Upper East Side supposed to be like the upper echelon or something like that? Upper East Side, I have my eyes closed. My eyes are open now. It's showing me like Upper East Side, Upper Manhattan or something like that. Oh, you live near there. Okay. Why am I hearing Diamond District? It's given opulence. The cards are here, but I was channeling energy. It's giving, what I'm seeing is like, it's like not a warehouse, but the space like behind the building is like a loading dock or like a warehouse, but it's like I see fresh fish. I see fish on ice. I see fish or like produce coming in every single day. Whoever this man is, this is somebody who is like the head of HR, the head of something. You would have to go through some sort of training. But you said you live near there. I'm happy to hear that. Let me see something real quick. By the way, guys, there's going to be some damage to the Statue of Liberty, by the way. It's going to be and that's going to be your kicker. Your marker that you need to really start a business. You have luck and health on your side. You have a lot of options here, by the way. You have endless choices and opportunities. I don't know why you feel or why you felt like I need to go to the other side of town because it'll be easier for me. These people, and this has everything to do, damn, this is scorpionic energy too. You're saying maybe, but no, it's saying this is whatever this is with your Venus and your Scorpio. I don't know what your Venus is, even though I did your birth chart. It's like you don't have to go to the other side of town or you don't have to go somewhere else because you feel like it'll be easier for you or you have to be around a certain demographic. No, it's time for you to be around the white glove people. $500 bottle of champagne, wine, caviar, fresh fish. I see a big ass fish. like a sockeye salmon or like a big fish coming in on the dock. And it's just like it's gonna make you emotional. It's gonna make you cry. You may have been emotional lately. It's gonna make you emotional. It's gonna make you cry because you're gonna feel like, damn, I could have been doing this. Your Venus is in Scorpio. Okay. Okay, so yes. I know I did your birth chart, but I didn't remember what was in your Venus. Okay. You got the Ace of Wands here straight out the gate. You got a new beginning here. You got a new beginning here. It's a man here that's going to want to train you. Garçon. Oh, girl, I'm hearing French dining. I'm seeing like a upscale apartment building. You may have to get your record looked at. I hope your record is fine. But you may have to get your record looked at, fingerprints or something like that. It's like a upscale hotel, upscale living building where it's like a place where they like have everything, juices. It's like uppity people, uppity. And with the Ace of Wands here with this card, the hand is white. So that's why I said white glove. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, your crown chakra. This man here could definitely be a Virgo, or they could have Virgo in their chart. You need to sit down and think about this for a minute. And then you're going to get a burst of inspiration here because you have the Knight of Wands and you got the Ace of Wands. Tell me about her love life. Congratulations. Straight up. I see it. Health food. Healthy food. Juicing. Upscale. White glove. It shows me here that you're about to be very lucky and blessed. I'm not going to just say luck, but blessed. You got the High Priestess here. You're going to be somewhere at the right place, the right time. You're going to have a new perspective. You're going to feel like, damn, I'm a fish out of water, but this is a new vibe. Don't be insecure about it. Now we're getting into your love life. I see a Gemini. I see somebody that likes, they don't have to be a Gemini, but I see somebody who works out. And see, this is over health as well, lovers and health. I definitely feel like you're going to meet somebody who's health conscious. I think I talked to you about this person. And you're going to feel like a page a little bit because this person's going to be very smart when it comes to health and stuff. They're going to bring you out of your shell. They're going to open your eyes. Y'all going to have a lot of fun. You're going to try new foods. All of this stuff is linked together. I see Leo, Sag, Aries. I also see Gemini, Pisces, Virgo. Leo and Aries is here twice. See, you may feel a little bit insecure with this person. You may feel like this will end. And I don't want you to feel like that. You know, you can always hit me up. You got my number. But you may feel insecure about this person and like, is this person going to switch up on me? Is this person going to change on me? You know what I'm saying? Is this somebody that's going to walk away from me? You're going to feel like this may end. Like, am I going to fit in with this person, their friend? Like, these are great things that are going to be happening for you, but the subconscious, and that's what I talked about with this scorpionic energy. the subconscious part of you is going to be like, damn, do I, am I going to be judged? Because I always end up getting judged. I always end up getting treated like shit in some sort of way. You got Gemini here twice. Gemini here twice. Leo here twice. You're going to meet somebody that is a Leo Gemini cusp. They definitely have Pisces possibly in their moon or rising. I don't know if you have. Oh my God, I do feel that way. Yes, you're good enough. You're good enough. Let me tell you this. I don't know what it is about a vehicle or a car, but I see you getting like a small smart car. And then next you're going to be actually getting a black Mercedes. But I see you getting a small smart car. Doesn't have to be anything flashy. It can be like a little small smart car. It may be like a emerald color or dark green or blue. You got the Tower here. What's going on? Oh, bitch. Yes, honey, bitch. Yes. Girl, come on out of this, honey. I'm going to tell you why to come out of this. The reason why I say come out of this feeling like you're not worthy or you're less than or people's going to judge you or look down on you, all of a sudden you're going to be you're going to bust back out. You're going to bust out and be a bad bitch. I mean, you're already a bad bitch, but I'm just saying you're about to bust out, honey. You're going to come out of this fast with the Tower card, and then you're going to just come in. All of a sudden, you're going to be the Empress, and then you have this King of Wands here. Remember, I said this person may be a Leo or a freaking a Leo Gemini. You're a Scorpio Sag somewhere. They're going to be very attracted to you. I mean, this is going to be like a moth to a goddamn flame. You being on your side of town or this side of town is definitely going to get you noticed by the right fucking person. I don't know what you're doing with your hair or what you plan on doing with your hair, but it's going to brighten up your face. And you also are thinking about changing your clothes, like coming out of athletic wear, leisure wear, wanting to wear more trousers, slacks, loafers. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can be comfortable, but I don't really want to be having my hair tied up in a bun and just wearing athletic wear. You may be wanting to spruce your look up with dusters and, you know what I'm saying? Just more drapey, nice clothes. You may want to get a long trench coat, like wool, a nice wool coat. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I could be comfortable, but I don't have to be leisure all the time. All right, let me pull one more message. This man here, you're gonna pop out. You are about to pop the fuck out. Girl, I don't know what's going on, what you plan on doing, but yes, change some things. Change some things. Upgrade yourself. If you need me to send you some clothes, tell me what you're looking for. And y'all already know I've been doing the fashion shit. Y'all know we used to tear their ass down with them clothes. You know, I used to sell y'all Chanel, LV, Gucci. I used to sell y'all all of that. Okay. You don't have to buy that. But what I'm saying is tell me what you want. You're gonna buy the clothes anyway. Might as well let me do it for you. Cause baby, this man, and we talked about, oh shoot. I forgot to add how to attract the wealthy. Y'all, okay, so now I got to do the Fab 6. I got to do the Fab 6 because how to attract the wealthy. That is in the How to Attract the Wealthy book. I'm going to send out another email to you guys with my How to Attract the Wealthy book, and it works. Trust me. If you don't know me, you don't know. You're going to buy the clothes anyway. Let me pull you, girl. Pull you some shit on these motherfuckers. Girl. Mercedes. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and you got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bitch, this man sitting on a coin, honey. He gonna like you. It's just some things that you need to tweak about yourself real quick. Do you have your hair dyed, Mercedes? Like where your hair is growing out with two different colors, or you have it dyed? Tell me that first before I tell you this. I'm enjoying myself today, honey. I'm enjoying myself today. No, I wear black wigs now. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. What I want you to do is I need you to get a cute bob, honey. You need to start wearing your hair. It doesn't need to be too long. It needs to be like to the shoulder, right at the shoulder. You need a bob, and you need to also wear a part on the side and then have a light wave. But it doesn't need to be too long. It's something about refining yourself. I think in the spring, you lightening up your hair color could be good too, or wearing lighter color wigs in the spring. But as of right now, I want you to do a bob, and I want it to be only at the shoulders. This has a lot to do with your public perception, or, you know what I'm saying? Like coming out of urban and stepping into Vogue, or it don't even have to be Vogue, but it can just be upgrading. Because this man here got some money. This King of Wands here, he's sitting on the Ace of Pentacles. This might be somebody that come around quite often and just take a liking to you, observe you. I see the white glove again. Give you a big ass tip. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You and this person, they may ask you about your goals. So you need to really come up with you need to really think about what your goals are. And remember that PDF I sent you on how to start your business? You don't have to tell that person exactly what you're doing. You can just say, I want to get into e-commerce. Tell them that I want to get into e-commerce. I want to get into and the reason why you're reading it so long, because Mercedes, that's my girl, honey. Okay. Now, and I appreciate you guys donating. Cassie, are you still in here, Cassie? Cassie, if you still in here, Cassie, you got the Page of Pentacles here. Talk to that person about you wanting to go into e-commerce. Say, I want to dominate in the e-commerce space. And then I want you to do some research on e-commerce so that you can sound knowledgeable when you speak to this person. You need to throw in there, oh yeah, we've had a tough time with e-commerce pertaining to the tariffs. I want to find a solution for blah, blah, blah. Yes, honey. This is at work. This is work. Happy employment. You're going to be an apprentice. You're going to master it. You're going to be very talented, skilled, and accomplished. Have you ever thought about being like a tableside chef or something? I don't know. I'm seeing like a tableside. It could be like one of those big Parmesan wheels, and then you like fixing the pasta right there, or doing something with Caesar salad, making the Caesar dressing. You're coming up as a Queen of Pentacles, my love. Cassie, if you still in here, not it would be nice. It is going to be nice. You need to work on being more of a homemaker. So your home needs to start being more comfortable, especially through Sagittarius and Capricorn season, because I do feel like we may end up getting a lot of snow. Maybe, why am I saying 20 inches? That's crazy. That's insane. But during Sagittarius and Capricorn season, spend money on your home, making your home beautiful, getting little, that little chair that you want in the corner with the throw pillows and stuff like that. Okay. This was a great reading for you. I want to be a housewife so bad. You are going to be a housewife, honey. Just to answer your question. The thing is that we need to get you there. And I'm telling you, you getting closer and closer, honey. You need to refine your look. If you need some, if you want to upgrade your style at any time, hit me up. I got you. Yes. If you need to upgrade, you told some she knows, y'all. I just got me a throw in my corner chair. I know that's, see. I tell people I can remote control straight into your life. I can see, child, I can see everything in your house if I want to. Everything, honey. So yes, listen, this is what I want you to do, Mercedes. I want you to focus on refining your look, tone down makeup. I need you to start having your nails of either a French tip or either getting your regular nails with some gel on it. You need to refine yourself. You need to start getting more into nudes when it comes to your look. Okay, that's going to attract the person. You can always be who you're going to be, but people go off of looks. And you're already a beautiful girl. Okay, I haven't seen you in person. No, I think I seen your Cash App, but you're already a beautiful girl. But I want you to refine. Yeah, Cassie, I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Mercedes, I want you to refine. I can't make a grilled cheese. Yes, you can put the phone on speaker. Don't make me go in there and make me a grilled cheese, because I got me a little bit of Kraft and I got me some Colby Jack. And I really truly wanted to make me some roasted red bell pepper soup. So we can get it cracking if you want to. Put a little piece of coconut milk up in that thing and some herbs. I want you to change your hair. I want you to tone down your makeup. I want you to change your nails. I want you to start researching places around where you are, 5-star restaurants or 5-star hotels, stuff like that. I need you to do that. And if you need the fashion clothes, whatever, hit me up. I got you. I'll ship it right to your house. What else? And you need to come off that other side of town. Okay. All right. Cassie, do you have a question, or let me just tell you what I see. Do you have a question, Cassie? And thank you guys. I appreciate you. You're welcome, boo. One thing Mercedes going to do, and one thing Cassie going to do, they're going to drop off that goddamn Cash App. Ding, 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 ding. You got a question, Cassie, or you just want me to tell you what I see? I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all your support. Child, please. It just ain't shit and it ain't saying nothing. Look away from the light, Caroline. Okay, let me answer. Y'all, we about to have a private group. So if you want to be a part of the private group, you need to send me an email and say private group. And I'm going to add you to my schedule. And then I'm going to send out an email to you guys that want to be a part of the private group. It's no longer on Instagram. I'm going to have it on another platform, and we just going to vibe out. Okay, let me see, Cassie. shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. You see, I'm gonna just keep it real. You see how all the stuff that was said about Nikki. You see how they alchemized that shit. That is a direct example. And I'm not saying everything that she did was right, and I'm not saying everything that the other girl did was right. Both of them was wrong. But do you see a direct way that she alchemized that whole thing? Now everybody is like singing her fucking lyrics. That is an example of alchemizing, turning something negative into something positive, bitch. Roasted garlic. I forgot who I was talking to. You already know how I give it up in the kitchen. You already know how I give it up. Shit, since you want to start some shit, I'm about to go in there after I get off here and roast me some some bell pepper, some garlic, some rosemary, a little bit of oregano, some whole garlic. Blend that up, put a little bit of coconut milk in it and some olive oil, and then a little tiny bit of homemade beef taro. I said taro, tallow. And then I'm gonna blend that. Then I'm gonna make me a sourdough grilled cheese sandwich, since you want to start some shit. Sorry. What's up with the pocket man? Okay. Oh. Okay then. You a Sag, right? Ain't you a Sag? Is he a Capricorn, Libra, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer? Okay, let me tell you the zodiac signs that I see that may be in his chart. Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. If he, look, that's in his chart, honey. Tell me about the pocket man. Tell me about the pocket man. Capricorn, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, double Libra. Venus and Virgo. Tell me about the pocket man. The pocket man. This person wants to, first of all, they want, especially if they have Virgo in their chart, they want to team up and collaborate with you. This is somebody here who would facilitate you being an apprentice of them, to see if you can really, they may mask it in the beginning as like teamwork, collaboration. Oh, you did say he took a bunch of y'all out to dinner. This is somebody here who has heard about you, seen about you, or respects your work. They want to team up with you. This is somebody here who may pull out the best in you. That'll make you look at your inner calling. Something about you and this person, you guys would forgive each other for your past lives, not towards each other, but the decisions that you made in this life. This person is going to make you aware. I see you here with your instrument in your hand. I see you traveling here like you are right now, but this person is going to help you with fresh ideas. They're going to open your eyes. You're going to have a lot of good time with this person, and there's a lot of good energy. It does show me here the Ace of Cups. He's an Aquarius. Okay. So he does have Capricorn in his chart, most likely. One of y'all Venuses may be in Virgo. May. It says the Ace of Cups. This is a new love. He has some things that may not necessarily be your type, but that money is your type. Has slight Leo energy. Okay, yes. Was he married before that you know of? Somebody, I feel like he has feelings for you, or he feels like he can grow feelings for you, because the Ace of Cups is facing right at you, the Page of Wands. This is somebody here that will put you in a position where you could relax. You met him in Libra. Did you meet him in Libra season, or you just met him? This is somebody here who would want to put you in a position to rest, relax. However, I want you to still stay focused on yourself, just as, just you're smart. He may want to take you to the spa or somewhere where there's a lot of like flowers and birds. He has a private place that he likes or he considers his sanctuary. He feels like his home is his sanctuary. The Ace of Cups came up in this. He wants to make you elegant. He has enough money to do it. Very luxurious. He's the type of person that I see that that could wear like a double-breasted suit and then have like a pocket watch or something like that. This is somebody that will put you in a position to be abundant and self-sufficient, material security, and he will reward your effort. So there's a way that you can, he can give you everything, but there's something that you can give him. Let me see what that is. And it's not material. It's a lot of, whoever these females are around you that know who he is, if it is some females, these people are fake. Oh, he hooked on you already. He's into you. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. Is he of another ethnicity? Like, is he Middle Eastern, or is he like, why am I saying Middle Eastern? Spanish, or, but he has a baby mother though. He into you though. Are they together? Does he have a son? Does he have a son? Because it's showing me here he like you. I don't know. It looks like he's of another ethnicity or something, even race. Oh, girl, boss daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy. It shows me here that you don't hit the jackpot. Winning money, got riches, inheritance, unexpected money. Yes, in Libra season. Well, thank you for confirming that. Does he wear jewelry on his hands, like silver jewelry or white gold? He done looked you up through a fake account. He done looked up your Facebook, your Instagram, and if you have a Twitter or all of those things. If so, if that's available. Shit, you might be looking him up too. Child, as soon as I said that, both of y'all looking each other up, researching you, studying, getting info. The other one is a fake account. So you the one with the fake account. Fake social media accounts to spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. He looking you up too. But see, he has more technology than you to look you up. Is him and that baby mama together? Unfazed. Who is this woman here that's unfazed? Bad karma, moving. Him and this woman not necessarily on good terms, honey. I feel like he feels like she's bad karma. She may be into spiritual stuff. It shows me here that he's moving. And this is very much Aquarian energy. It shows me that he's moving. If they are together, I feel like they're in a loveless situation. I don't feel like it's a full blown. What's yes, yes? I don't know what yes, yes means. I asked a lot of questions. Tell me what you mean. Girl, let me say this. This is a situation here where somebody is definitely moving. Espanol. Okay, so he's Spanish. Uh-huh. I'ma tell you something, baby. I'ma tell you something. Whatever situation he in, he feels like this woman brings him bad karma. Her family could be gypsies or spiritual people. I'm gonna take a look at this bad karma real quick. I'm enjoying myself today. What is this bad? First of all, what is this bad karma? Conflicts, battles, fights, violence, aggression, intimidation, completion, hostility, and defeat. They not. And look, straight out the gate, it's Aquarius. This is Aquarius and Venus. She could be an Aquarius and Venus, but he came out as an Aquarius. He's saying, no, I don't want this anymore. He's done. He's moving. This is somebody here. It looks like he has a startup company or he's good with technology because it shows me here that he can dress up or he can dress down. Like a nice watch, some nice jeans, nice shoes, a nice button up, but the watch and the cologne gives it away. Yeah, he's going to be moving. He wants to find some balance. He has made a choice, or he will be making a choice. Who is this woman here that feels unfazed? And if you're looking him up, you ain't found nothing. Domestic harmony, family reunions. This woman here, let me see. Why is she unfazed? Tower. She may be thinking that everything is okay, but it's not. She may be feeling like, okay, that's just one of our routine fights or arguments. They often accuse each other of things, or she's constantly stalking him, always stalking him. So refrain from taking pictures with a group or with a group of people right now, because you're going to stand out like a sore thumb, because she's going to be like, that's his type. She's beautiful. She's attractive. And then she'll start stalking you. I didn't ask yet if they're still together. Does he have a son? He's showing up as the emperor, the king of all kings. That's her. That's his baby. That's his baby mother right here. Showed up as the emperor. Oh, he getting the hell on. He's going to make sure that her bills are paid for like up to a year, or just make sure that her bills are paid. But he getting the hell on. He has a plan. He sees her as dishonest. She lies. She's always scheming. She's cost him money. There has been cheating and deceit and even theft in this situation. This woman has been this is how he sees it. He sees her as someone who's into criminal activity because she broke into his social media. But she plays innocent. And she uses the child. Innocent, playful, carefree children, joy, comfort, pleasure. Okay. So yeah, this man, he likes you a lot. He gonna leave her out in the cold. I just would really want things to be situated before he starts something with you. I'm not going to say that it's not situated, but what I will say is that there's still a little bit of mess here. But let me tell you something. Even if you distance yourself from this person, meaning if you go back home or you go to a different city or country, he don't give a damn about none of that. It was love at first sight when he seen you, but he still has some residual energy associated with this situation. Absolutely. But I don't feel like it would be messy for you. I just don't. I don't feel like it would be messy for you. Uh-uh. Let me see. Oh, my chat is delayed. Okay. I don't know why it's delayed. I apologize. I apologize. The chat is delayed. Let me see if I can try to fix that real quick. What's going on? Chat, chat, chat. Let me see. Slow mode. 0. Let me see, 1 second. It might be 1 minute shit. Let me see. How do I make it faster? I think it might be 1 minute. Let me see if it'll pick up now. Exactly. I didn't find anything when looking him up. So weird. I've told you. So the chat is slow, but I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think that the child's mom is gonna be a problem. I think that he's gonna make sure that she's taken care of. I don't see him abandoning his child. I do see no matter where you are, he's gonna want to know where you are, meaning, hey, I'm gonna come see you, I'm gonna come visit you. Can you stay longer? And I would be like, yeah, can you pay my bills for 6 months? And he'd be like, how much is it? I'm gonna pull 3 more cards. Cassie, the God, the Aquarius, and the child's mother. They may have gotten together when they were young. And he may have made, major mistakes. You know, but 3 cards. Temperance straight out the gate. That's you, Cassie. 10 of Cups. That's love. Oh, he'll set you up in a place, honey. Straight up. Domestic harmony, family reunions, contentment. So, girl, he'll set you up in a place. Make sure look, the Tower card. This is unexpected. The Tower card. He'll set you up in a place. Yeah. He sees you as someone who's very innocent and playful, carefree. I don't know if y'all have an age difference, but he definitely likes you. The Wheel of Fortune, you were supposed to meet him. I said 3 cards. Hold on. The King of Swords. He has gone through financial loss and poverty and struggles in the past. But now things are looking up for him with the Sun. He does seek spiritual counsel from someone. And it's also saying that his child's mother is a high priestess, but he's walking away from that. He's walking away from any negative spiritual energy, okay? So sorry my chat was delayed. I'm going to try to fix that. I won't be on here for a while, y'all, but y'all will still be getting messages from me. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. If you ever need me, go to my website. You said chat slow, but Jay is never. Thank you, boo. If you guys need me, make sure that you subscribe to my website. Make sure that you subscribe to my website, because no matter what happens, you'll be able to get in contact with me that way, and I'll have your information and you'll have mine. If you need any products, if you need anything, let me know. Okay. And my pricing is on my website. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.